Oops. I'm having a little difficulties right here. Sorry about that, guys. Normally I'm pretty plumb and something like this, but somehow today it's just a little difficult for me. Okay, and recording. Okay, can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Sequoia Enterprise Solution Training on Wednesday night. So as the year end, we are getting very close to the end of 2025. We really want to set a goal for what we are going to do for 2026. Now, as many of you know, Sequoia, we start out as a commercial lending company. No doubt, we are still doing a lot of lending, and as a matter of fact, lending is still our main business right now. But however, throughout the years, throughout the times, we realized that there are many other products and services that we should spend our time to venture into. And one of these product and service is the wellness program. We have been promoting this wellness program for the last 12 months, almost at the beginning of these years. So we've been through a lot of ups and downs, especially in the process, the back end office support, so on and so forth. So we've been through a lot of ups and downs, but finally we get to a point where we think it's really ready to go. We have the backend system built out. We have the AI component built out. If you have not yet tried our AI on the wellness program, please download it. Please play around with on your ChatGPT. And most importantly, we also have a new contract with service providers. We got more funding. I remember when we started out with this program, we were paying everybody $8 per head. Okay, $8 per employee. Then we increased to $10. Then we increased to $12. And now we have the ability to increase the payment to $18 per employee per month. So again, we are making a lot of changes as a company and would love to see in 2026 this can be one of the product that you can utilize to um, to to build this business. And we will have a live example today. Somebody is going to share with you, one of our top agents is going to be sharing with us how she signed up 5 companies in one day, right? But before we go into that, I just want to remind everybody, why are we doing this? And let's if you want to get to know the detail of this program, we have done a lot of trainings already. So please go to our YouTube channel. Please watch some of those trainings in details. But however, we just want to remind everybody what this program is. And number one, this program, there's no net cost. No net cost to the employer, no net cost to the employee. Now, there is cost. Nothing is free. Okay, remember that. There's nothing is free. But no net cost basically means that they do not spend any more extra money than they already spending because the money is not coming out from their own pocket. It's actually from the FICA tax. Now, if you want to know the detail of it, Mr. Bobby Lee did a very good training. Corey did a good training. I did the training also. So please go to our YouTube channel and understand why is it coming from FICA tax. So remember, there's no net cost to the employer and no net cost to the employee. And also, there's nothing to purchase. A lot of people come to us saying, hey, do I need to buy a new insurance? Do I need to buy this? No, there's nothing for them to purchase. Leave their wallet at home. We're not even asking for a penny. No application fee, no processing fee, no nothing. All we are asking for is that, hey, we helped you to enroll into this program and to benefit your employee. Now, some people are asking us, why are you doing this? Obviously, the main goal for us to doing this, yes, we do get paid per employee per head. If you don't know how the compensation work, please talk to the person who sponsor you into the company, and he or she will share with you what the compensation is. Okay. Now, as at the minimum level, we are paying you right now in this month. If you submit anything in this month and close in the future, you will get $18 per employee per month. Now, without a promotion, you still get $12 per employee per month. So it's still a very generous commission. But besides of that, the most important thing is that we are providing something free, quote unquote, free stuff to our business owner, and in turn, we can actually promote our other product and services also, such as commercial lending. Remember, all the people that we talk to, the business people that we talk to, is not a matter of when they need money. It's a matter of how much. It's not a matter of if they need money or not. It's a matter of when they need money and how much money they need, so on and so forth, right? So again, there's nothing for them to purchase, and there's no net cost. Now, if they already have benefits, if they already have life insurance, health insurance, so on and so forth, nothing changes. They don't have to cancel anything. This is on top of everything that they already have. Now, if they do not have any life insurance, we can at least give them a minimum MAC plan, a minimum basic health insurance to cover their to their agents, right? So that is the given. Just remember, there's nothing for them to spend. Okay. Now, who should you talk to? You don't talk to individual employees. You talk to the employer. You let the employer know what is the benefit for getting into the program, which I'm going to go into a little bit more detail. But remember, these are the three benefits that the employer will have. Number one, for every employee that enroll into this program, the company, the owner of the company, will receive $630 per employee per year in tax saving, in FICA tax savings. What does it mean? It means that, let's say he has 10 employees. You use 10 times 630. So that is $6,300 per employee per year. I mean, $6,330 per year of tax saving. Now, this is not just 1 year. It's year after year after year after year, as long as they stay in the program. So that's the number one benefit. Number two benefit, we can save them up to 30% on workers' comp insurance. Now, I understand some of the states that workers' comp might not be mandatory, such as in Texas. It's not mandatory to have workers' comp. But in other states, they are mandatory. But even though in Texas, many companies still purchase workers' comp just due to the nature of their business. And workers' comp is actually one of the most expensive item for any employees to pay on a yearly basis. So we can help them to reduce up to 30%. Now, in some states, such as California, we might be able to save them a lot more on the workers' comp insurance. So that is the second benefit. The third benefit that we're going to be talking about is the big, beautiful bill. I'm not sure how many of you, well, including myself, I bet none of us read through the big, beautiful bill. But again, I'm going to show you a section of the big, beautiful bill where specifically talked about this particular program right here. It's called a cafeteria plan, wellness program, cafeteria plan, section 125. We already understand that terminology. So many of us asking me, saying, hey, Alan, how do I promote this? Now, of course, if we're talking about ACA, Affordable Care Act, yes, absolutely. This is under Affordable Care Act. But if you mention about Affordable Care Act, it seems too ancient. It seems so many years ago. But if you tell them that, hey, based on the big, beautiful bill, I can save you some money. So let's see why they need to do this, right? So number one thing is the insurance cost. Okay, insurance cost. Now, understand, many companies out there are buying benefits for their employees. That is fine. That's perfect. No doubt about this. Okay. Individually, we also purchasing our own insurance. But do you know, in the year of 2026, your insurance will increase, and many of our insurance already increased. So let me show you how this works. Now, this link, I'm going to share with you. This link is actually on the presentation, but I'm going to share it to you. This is on Money Geek. It's saying that the ACA marketplace premium surged 20% nationwide in 2026 and up to 67% in some states. ACA, what does ACA stands for? Affordable Care Act. Ladies and gentlemen, that has a lot to do with Medicare, Medicaid, or Obamacare. I'm not an expert on ACA. Bobby is, and he will come up here later on to share with you what this means. But however, if you go to this page right here, it will show you on each state, whatever you live in, they will show you how much your insurance will increase in 2026. So if you scroll down to this page right here, you have the US map right here. If you live in California, you will see in the year of 2026, your premium will increase by 12.2%. Many of you are from Texas. Texas, what is the number? 34.2%. I didn't make it up. It's on the website. Okay, do a search. If you live in Nevada, 30.4% if you in Vegas. Okay, we have a huge Vegas team. In a team in Vegas right now. So you guys will pay up a 30% increase in your premium. Florida, 32.7%. Missouri, 18%. Indiana, 28%. I mean, it goes on and on. Minnesota, 25.9%. Illinois might be cheaper. So it's still 7.8%. North Carolina, 21%. New Mexico, 50.7%. Guys, again, the insurance is increasing. So in the year of 2026, a lot of business owner will feel the pain. And I bet you a lot of them already feeling the pain right now at this moment. Because again, many of them already received their bill saying that, hey, your premium is going to increase by January 1st, 2026. Now is the perfect time for us to go in and share our program with this business owner and let them know that, hey, yes, your premium is going to increase, but however, I have something that can compensate for you, can help you to reduce some funding, can help you to reduce some costs. Okay, so that is the first thing that why we are doing it, and that's why I call it is the perfect storm, right? Things like this, if the insurance is cheap, nobody really cares. If you're not saving them too much money, nobody really cares. But now they're feeling the pain. Many of them are feeling the pain. Okay. So I mentioned something about at the beginning saying that the two benefit, right? $630 per employee per year for tax savings, and also the 30% in a reduction on their workers' comp. But added to it, there's another big item that just came in. It's the one big beautiful bill. One big beautiful bill. Okay. Now, including myself, I mentioned nobody ever read through it. But in Big Beautiful Bill, there are sections 11020 that specific talk about this particular program and how people can benefit out of it. So let me share with you. Let me share with you this. Okay. So this is a copy of the Big Beautiful Bill. Look at this. The Rule Committee Print 119-3. The act may be cited as the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. That is you can download it from online. You can download it from our webpage. It's already up there. Now, I mentioned there's section 11020. So let's do a search on section 11002. Okay. So now we find 110102 is called participants in choice arrangement eligible for purchasing of exchange insurance under what? Cafeteria plan. That is our plan. Our plan is called cafeteria plan. Okay, so let's see what it said. So now if you go to that particular section, skip through all the we's and let's go to the main point. So here we go. On line 19, it's saying that $100 multiplied by the number of months for which the employee is so enrolled during the first year in the credit period. Again, this is the choice arrangement for cafeteria plan. What does it mean? Now, my interpretation is this. For every employee that is enrolled into this program, as a business owner, I have $100 per employee per month for tax credit. Meaning that for that one employee, I would have what? I would have 12 months, which is $1,200 per employee per year. So now besides of the $630 FICA tax saving per employee per year, on top of it, I have extra $1,200 per employee per year in tax credit. Now, if I have 10 employees, what happened? Now it gives me what? $12,000 in tax credit. That is on year number one. Do you think that your employer or your business owner or the client is going to listen to you when they hear something like this? Now, this is not it. It continue on. On number two, it's saying that one half of the dollar amount in effect under paragraph one, which is this, for the taxable year, multiplied by the number of months for which the employee is so enrolled during the second year of the credit period. What does it mean? It means that for the same employee, the first year he has what? The employer can claim $100 per month on tax credit, right? Now on year number two, what do we get? We get one half. I don't know why they say something like this. Why can't they just say $50? So they say one half of the dollar amount, so which I believe is $50. So the first year you got $100, the second year you have $50, and together the first and second year add together. So both year add together, that employee will have what? $150 tax credit based on the big beautiful bill. Would that raise up a lot of ears, a lot of attention from all these employers out there? They are suffering. They are feeling the pain. No doubt about this. So again, I just want to share with you some useful information. I believe that we have not talked about this in detail in any of our previous training. So this is recorded. It will be onto our YouTube channel. So make sure you download a copy of the Big Beautiful Bill from your website. Now, many of you ask, where do you find it from the website? So if you go to your website, you log into your website, you go to marketing on your channel, and you click EHMP. So this is all the marketing materials, flyers, whatever you need for this particular program. And the one big beautiful bill, it's right here. So download it, just read that section, just read those two paragraphs, and show those two paragraphs to your employee or your clients. We did not make this thing up. It's in the big beautiful bill. We can save the money like this. So definitely
Alan, can I
2026.
interject?
Yes, sir. Hey,
Yeah.
Bobby, go ahead.
I don't want anybody promoting that this section yet because in the statement it says a choice plan. The choice plan is a little bit different. So we're trying to get some clarity on this as far as if it does apply to the Smurf program, because as you can see here, it's the choice arrangement credit. So the word choice there, it's like a different arrangement. So give us some time to get our lawyers to make sure that we clarify that it's still gonna be part of the Smurf program. So I don't want anybody to promote that yet.
Mm.
But it is in the bill. But we just want to make sure our lawyers clarify all of that first before we start promoting it. Okay.
Fantastic. That's why I need Bobby on our team. Okay, so I'm always the guy that up front and doing all these crazy stuff and make things happen. But Bobby is always the one that he's very calm, as you can see, and he watch out everybody's back. So thank you, Bobby, for that. But again, just to show you, we do have something like this in the bill. Now, next thing that I want to talk about is, where are these clients? Where can you find these clients? Now, obviously, my suggestion, a lot of people come to me saying that, hey, Alan, can I recruit this? Can I recruit that? I say, no, don't do it until you yourself have at least three company under your belt. Why? Because you need to understand how to go through the process. If you yourself don't even know what this thing, how the process work, you don't even have any track record underneath of you, it's very hard for you to convince people. Now, this type of program is not like a life insurance. People know what that is. But for something like this, I'm sure when you try to recruit people, somebody's going to ask you, hey, Alan, have you done this? Have you done that? Have you gone through the process? If you haven't not been through the process yet, it's very difficult for you to actually convince somebody to get into this program with you. So my strong suggestion is that, hey, go out there to get one or two or three company under your belt. Now, don't even try to do advertisement because it's not going to work. What happened is that why don't you go to the people that you know, the company that you know? I bet you know some people who owns business, either a nail spa, a restaurants, a mechanic shops, a doctor's office, a real estate company, an insurance company, whatever that might be. Talk to your warm market first. Okay, that would be the best scenario I would suggest you to do. Now, however, some of you are already seasoned marketer. You know what to do. You know you want to expand your business. I found out that one of the best place to go is something called Small Business Expo. Have anybody been to one of these things? If you have not, check out their website. Okay? Every single year, they will have expo all over the country. Atlanta, Chicago, Las Vegas, New York, Phoenix, Washington, D.C., Dallas, Austin, Houston, Boston, Miami, you name it, Philadelphia, San Francisco, whatever that might be. I believe going in there is free. It does not cost you anything to go into any of this business expo. So my suggestion is that, hey, if you want to test out the water, go in there for free. Now, when you go there, you collect business cards because everybody go there are business owners. They have employees. Now you will see vendors such as Verizon's. You see as many different type of vendor out there to offer their product and services to businesses. And for me, my suggestion is that just go there and check it out. You will see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. Start talking to them, collect their business card, and get them in. Get to know who they are. Now, your job is not to go out there to promote this, but your job is to go there to kind of introduce what you do. A lot of people will ask you, "What do you do?" I suggest you to have a business card with you, the Sequoia Enterprise Solution business card. And on that business card specifically, there's one section is called Wellness Program. Hand the business card to whoever that you meet in the expo or in any chamber of commerce gathering, local business gathering, whatever that might be. When you go out there and hand them your business card and introduce to them what you can do, let them know that, hey, I provide no out of pocket cost benefit to companies to help them to save money. If you want to find out more, let's set up an appointment. But the most important thing is for you to collect the business card. Now, and another suggestion that I would have is that when you meet up with them, collect a physical business card, not some of those things that you can scan a QR code. Why? Is because many times when you're in an environment like this, it's very cloudy, it's very chaotic, and people in and out, and trying to move out. You most likely you do not remember that person's name, and if you scan the QR code and the business card goes into your cell phone, to me, I don't know about you, probably you have a way, but to me, most of the time I cannot find that person anymore. I forgot their name and I said, oh yeah, I did talk to somebody, but what is his name? I cannot find it anymore. It just buried in the sea of contact that I have in my phone. But getting a business card is totally different. Getting a business card is that I can see them, I can physically see them, I can touch them. When I get a business card, I can turn around, I can mark notes, I can put out saying, hey, where did I meet them? What do they do? What do we talk about? Things like this. So that's what I would suggest. If you can collect a physical business card, that will be even better. So I encourage you for the year of 2026, plan out at least on a monthly basis to go to at least one marketing event like this if you want to really expand your business. Okay. So now, is this thing difficult? Is this thing hard to do? Yes and no. Okay, yes and no. If you put your heart into it, anything is possible. If you just try it out and watch other people to do, and you never jump into the pool and start swimming, it is difficult. So today originally I want to share some of the deals that we have done in the past, but something happened today. One of this lady right here is one of our key leader in Houston area. Um, she has 5 companies sign up in one day. enrolled in, well, we start the enrollment next week, but we have the presentation in one day, and this gentleman owns 5 different companies, and all add together is total 50 employees. 50 employees. It's just one call. So instead of me sharing with you what we have done in the company, I want Holly to come up to the floor and share with you what she has done. How did she get to where she is today? What kind of obstacle that she run into? Why she get this success, right? So Holly is going to speak in Chinese. She's more fluent in Chinese, and I will be doing the translation. Okay, so she can share with everybody what's going on. So Holly, are you online? Holly, you are muted.
Yes.
OK，Holly，你跟大家分享一下，今天的话，你突然间有5个公司一起迁入，跟大家分享一下呗，我来去做翻译，OK？
Okay. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Bobby. 呃
讲中文呗。
OK，这位沈总是我的贷款客人。
So here's a client, Mr. Shen. It's a client that come to her looking for funding, looking for commercial funding.
那我听说他有5个公司是海外仓库，
So during the conversation, she found out that this client has 5 companies. They are all doing logistics and owns warehouses
在加州。
in California.
So 我就问他，呃，你知道吗？我就问他，你的员工有没有买工伤险这些？
So she expanded the conversation to ask him, do you purchase workers' comp for your company?
就是 Yeah，is patient，
他说
是很
yes.
贵，
So they say that yes, but it's very expensive.
因为我知道仓库是要开叉车的，那个是很危险的。
So she knows that in working in a warehouse like this, they have to drive heavy vehicles, lift. The workers' comp is very expensive.
我就说，你知道，有一个那个福利是给雇主跟员工，而且呢，这个很好的是，你跟员工不需要发任何费用。
So she pushed the envelope and let the owner knows that we offer a program that can help them to save money on workers' comp and also provide benefit to the employees and does not cost them extra money.
嗯哼，First，第一可以降低他的工伤险，
The first thing she mentioned is that it reduce the workers' comp.
第二可以每个员工每年可以拿回税前630，省下630。
So the second thing is that every employee enroll into the program, you can save $630 on FICA tax.
但是是有条件的，
But there are conditions to it.
一个公司要5个员工 W2 年薪3万以上，
The first requirement is that you have to minimum 5 employees, and each employee need to claim minimum $30,000 a year.
他说我最少的一家是有8个，但是他这个3万块呢都是管理层怕看不上，那就从他的管理层全部开始。他说好，我来做。
So he's saying that, wow, yes, that's fine. So all the management staff are above the $30,000. So he agreed to look into the proposal immediately.
嗯哼，那我说我需要3个东西，
So she mentioned to the owner that she needs 3 things.
W4 payroll last 2 months and census. I will give you the census form.
Okay, so you guys know what she needs.
Mm-hmm.
3 things.
And I also need who your company do the payroll person. So he asked the payroll, and we make the WeChat. You know Chinese, we do the WeChat. 这是最重要的一个环节，要快跟拿得快的最重要的一个环节就在沟通上。
The most important thing is the communication. So the censor, she did not ask the she did not ask the boss to fill it out. She asked the payroll persons to fill it out. That's very, very important.
我们 就是有一个 group，然后在里面他就加上之后就在里面看着他的人做事，很
So
快。
to make things
对
more efficient, she set up group text with the
嗯哼
boss and the payroll person into one group.
嗯哼
So the communication would be seamless between all parties.
嗯，这样呢有个好处就是我是东西收集好，我一口气全部放上去，就不用追来追去。
So that the communication is very important because she linked everybody into one group. She can collect documentation much more efficiently.
当我的资料全部先上去的时候，大家就是速度会很快。
Once you have the complete package and upload it to our portal system, the time will be much easier instead of keep tracing after documentations.
Yes，就这样。
So that's
那
all she did.
我再分享一下另外一个我怎么开发陌生市场的。
So she's going to share with us how she get into the market.
我去外面，我见到是从修理工开始，修电呢，修电、修冷气、修屋顶的。
So every day when she walk around, she will run into construction company, HVAC company, electricians, many different companies.
Yeah, I talk to them. Ask the first one. I ask, "Oh, you fix this thing? May I have your business card?" I like the customer.
Okay.
每次我会问他，哦，你在做这个，你们公司是修这个的，能不能给我一个卡片，business 卡？
So every time when she meet people like this, she will approach them and ask them, "Hey, can I get your business card? I might have some client for you. I might need your service."
嗯哼。然后他们会问我是做什么的，我就会跟他介绍一下我在做什么。我做贷款，我也做那个帮助什么 business 申请员工的福利这一块。
So of course the person gave her the business card and they will also ask her, "What do you do?" And Holly is going to share with them that, hey, she does commercial lending, but most importantly, she can share, she can offer them no out of pocket cost wellness program for the companies to spark their interest.
啊哈，那回来我说回头我会看也他们发邮件聊。那么最重要的拿回来之后，我会搜索这个公司，在 ChatGPT 搜索这个公司的 title 出来，它有多少员工，它的大概多少员工。
So she's very smart. So after she collect the business card, she come home, she will use ChatGPT to check out this company, how many employee that they have.
40 40 50 20 30 I'm more happy. Easy.
Okay.
I can straight go to the owner.
Okay.
嗯哼，这是我做的，每天就是
So
现在
that's
做。
so that's what she does every day, and that's how she got connected with all these clients. So this is not the only client that she has. She's also working with other companies as well. Okay.
我现在有一个连锁店，是中国的连锁，捞面店，它是有5家，我在做，
So
在
right
做。
now, so right now she just hit a franchise noodle shop in Chinatown. They have 5 locations.
The owner also give me all this thing. I talk to the owner.
Okay. You
嗯
heard
哼，
him. You heard her. She's working with the owner. Okay.
对，这是我在做的每一天。我也做过一个很大的公司分彩，它有200多人。
So once she ran into a franchise that has over 200 employees.
但是呢，我跟到最后到 payroll 这个阶段的时候，他们已经做了，他们公司在2018年就有了。
So when she actually talked to the payroll, she found out that this company already have the wellness program. They start the wellness program back in 2018. So that gave her a lot of confidence.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so this is her. Well, thank you so much, Holly, for your sharing. So this thing is not difficult. Don't make it too complicated. Don't try to sell. Who's going to selling it for you? Bobby is going to do the job. Not even me. I don't do the job. I cannot sell. I don't understand this thing. So Bobby is going to do the job for you, and Corey is going to do the call for you. We have expert in the back that is doing all these things for you. So all you have to do is to spark the interest, and now it's your jobs to help to collect the document for us. The three piece of documentation. Holly said it already. What? W-4, payroll journal. We need two payroll journals, and we need a sensor. Now, where do you find all these? And if you go to your website, go to Solutions, Business Service, under Wellness Program. You click on this. Here is where the sensor is. Just go ahead and download the sensor from here. And we will tell you where to, what do you need? You need the payroll journal, W-4, and sensors. So those are the few things that you need. Now, of course, as I mentioned, if you want to find out more about, or your client wants to find out more about this, we have a 1 minute introduction video in English, Chinese, and Spanish. If they want to find out more, click on our YouTube channel. And under the YouTube channel, under playlist, number 3, Discover EHMP, Employee Health Management Platform. So this is a playlist that including all the video and training that we have done. So please go in there to familiarize what this thing can do. And at the minimum, watch the wellness program, the introduction. This one right here is a 3 minute, 45-second video. It's very short, but give a lot of details. But other than that, if you want to go into more in-depth, please feel free to watch the video from Bobby, from Hill, from Corey, from myself. We have this in English, of course, in Chinese, in Vietnamese, in Spanish. So there's a lot of resources for you. Now, of course, at this point, I consider myself an outsider. Why? Is because I am not in the insurance industry. But however, when I first heard of this program some times ago, I knew this is one of the programs that we need to incorporate into the Sequoia platform to help small businesses. A lot of them don't even know. I talk to so many agents, so many insurance company, and including even Mr. Bobby right here. When I talk to him, nobody know what this thing is all about, and that in my mind saying that this is an opportunity that I have to go in and have to bring that onto our platform to share with the businesses. So originally, my thought is that, hey, I can utilize this particular program to attract more business owners to come to us to get funding. But the more I understand this, the more I realize that this is so much more than just a free gift. It is actually can help so many people, and it's so easy for us. Well, I shouldn't use the word so easy. It's so durable. Put it this way: there's nothing for us to sell. So again, I'm an outsider. But when I start talking to my one of my very good friend Bobby, and he owns an agency here in the DC area that does Obamacare. Me and Bobby know each other for over what 10, 15, 20 years. I don't know how long we know. I mean, we used to have hairs, but now we start to change. But I still remember when I set up Sequoia on day one, I went to Bobby. I still remember I was in his office. He used to have an office that is owned by Chipotle's headquarters. It was a Chipotle's headquarters in Virginia. He owns that office. And I still remember I was in his office and on his blackboard, I was drawing circle. I say, Bobby, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. He's okay. He's always supportive of what I do. But until I told him, Bobby, I have this program on our platform. His eyes lit up and said, wow, Alan, if is this for real? I'm going to do this thing full time with you. So without any more, Bobby, can you share with us what this thing is about? What do you see from a professional point of view? I know that your agency is number one in Obamacare in this area, but share with us, why are you here? What do you see? How do we get these clients? And what do you see in 2026? Bobby?
Well, thank you, Alan. I've been in the insurance industry for, over 20 years now, and I have an agency, over 100 agents. And, one thing I understand about, what's going on in that industry right now is that all the rates are going up. A lot of people are canceling their insurance. A lot of small businesses, they can't afford it anymore. So this is a perfect segue for all of you guys to go and talk to small businesses. Don't try to go after 100 employees or more, because there's going to be a lot of gatekeepers that you have to go through in order to even get to the owner. I mean, go for businesses under 100 employees. Now, if you hit the business with more than that, then great, but make sure you know the owner. Okay. Now, a lot of us here, when we talk to business owners, sometimes we try to be too smart. Okay. And, I have a training that I call How to Sell Without Selling for my agents, and I actually do boot camp for all of them. So I'm going to share with you a few tips when you do talk to any business owner, run into somebody at an event, a marketing networking event. Let's say if they ask you, what do you do? I mean, I just say I help businesses lower their taxes utilizing a government program, something of that sort. Because when you say something like that, they say, "What are you talking about?" Well, you know what? Let's exchange information, and we can talk more. But when you do talk to them, you don't need to mention, "Hey, this is a wellness program. Hey, you're gonna save $630 per employee." That's going through the weeds. Your job for Sequoia is to get the meeting with us. The reason why Alan started this company was to make it easy for all of you, because we are a referral platform. So your job is not trying to close the deal. Your job is just to get them to have a meeting with us. That's it. So you got to keep it simple. You got to make it seem like, hey, did you know that there's a program that your business is entitled to that can help you lower your taxes and give more benefits to your employees at no net cost. But then you also have to include these three things. Number one, let them know, and you know what? We're not going to change anything you have already. We're only going to add to what you have. But more importantly, you never will have to write us a check. So if you have 15 minutes to hear, to talk to our specialists to find out how you can lower your taxes and be able to give these benefits to your employees at no net cost. That's all you need to say to them. The minute you say, "Oh, do you have insurance?" If you mention the word insurance, they're all going to run away, because it's not the fact that you're selling insurance, the fact that you're trying to sell them something. Business owners don't like it when people come and solicit them. But if you have the mentality of saying, "Hey, I help a lot of business like yourself when it comes to lowering your taxes and giving benefits to your employees at no net cost." Remember, use that word help. That's all it is. And if they say, "Oh, I'm not interested," I say, "I didn't even say anything about it yet. I'm here to see if you qualify for this government program that will allow you to lower your taxes. And is it worth 15 minutes, to get on a call so that you can find out how you can lower your taxes?" If you ask a owner that, what are they going to say? "No, I don't want to lower my taxes. I like paying taxes." So I did a little training yesterday, and I think it was very productive. And if you guys want to have a training, like a little boot camp, and basically what to say, what not to say, how to approach a business, how, what kind of elevator speech, or how, what do you want to send out as an email, whatever the case. But I keep it very simple, folks. I just tell them, you know what? I help a lot of business like yourself when it comes to lowering your taxes and be able to give additional benefits to your employees at no net cost. And I'm not going to change anything you're doing. We're going to add more to what you have, and most importantly, you never have to write a check. That's it. That's something that you all need to remember and say, because if they say, "No, I'm not interested," so you're not interested in lowering your taxes? You see, you ask them the same question. that never once did I say cafeteria plan. Never once did I say any of that. Let us be the one mentioning all that to them. So your job out there is just to get their interest. And, if they say, yeah, send me an email. Okay, we have a PowerPoint that we can send them. But let them know. I can send you the information, but you may be a little confused. So write down all your questions when we set up the call. So when you do send them the information, you're also getting them to try to get them to be on the call by saying already, look, you're going to go through the information. I guarantee you're going to be a little bit confused. So write down all your questions. So when you get on the call, we can answer all your questions. So I kind of let them already know that when you read the information, you're not going to understand it. You got to stop them from the beginning. Because if you don't, when they read it, they're like, what the heck is this? Man, it's too complicated. I don't want to do it. So you got to stop them right there so that they know when the minute they read it, they say, oh, that's right. He did warn me that's going to be confusing. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm in this industry. It took me 3 months to fully understand this. So all of you guys here, not even in the insurance industry, I don't expect you all to understand this. And that's the beautiful part about Sequoia is that you don't need to. All you got to do is refer and make money. That's why we got to keep it simple, folks. Don't try to go out there and say, what insurance do you have? Because I can give you more. No. Don't try to, pry into what they have. Just tell them how you can help them and get the meeting. If they want more information, we can send them the information, but even tell them, look, I can email you the information, but I can tell you right now, you're going to be a little bit confused. So write down all your questions when we get onto the call so that we can answer all your questions. So I can have these type of trainings for all of you, and then we can do role play. But one thing that I'm going to say, anytime I do these bootcamp trainings for the agents, I expect you guys to practice because it doesn't matter what I tell you guys, but if you don't practice and you go talk to the owner and then you start going back and talk about insurance and all that stuff, and they say no, you know what happened? Emotions go up, brain cells go down. And you're like, okay, see you later. No. So, if you all here would like to have this training, we can definitely do it where I can, say to you guys, I can even have you guys practice on me. Yesterday I did a training for a number of consultants, and I told them next week when we do the training, I want you guys to try to sell to me because their homework is to you know, rehearse their elevator speech, rehearse what they say to the owner, rehearse what they're going to say when they're at the networking event, record it, okay? And play it to themselves. And then listen, will I say yes to me? Or even practice it in front of a coworker, your son, your daughter, your wife, your husband, whatever it is, and say, what do you think? Once you do that, then you can come to me and you can role play and I can say, hey, you're ready to go out there. Because, when I do my training, if my agents do not practice what, they're supposed to do, they're not gonna be able to close. And you only have one chance with these people, especially business owners, and don't mess it up. I always tell my agents, would you rather do the hard work to make selling easy, or would you rather do the easy work to make selling hard? And I could tell you 80% of people rather do the easy work to make selling hard because everybody think they're Superman or they can do it all. And then when they talk to the client, boom, they hit the wall, emotions goes up, brain cells go down. So, a training would probably be at least an hour. That's why I'm just giving you a little tidbits here and there. But you have to keep it simple. Don't get technical. Don't try to say insurance jargon. You're not here to be smart. You're just here to tell them, did you know that your business, you are, what's the word? I got a brain for it. Yeah, did you know that you're entitled to this program where you can lower your taxes and be able to give more benefits to employees at no net cost, and I can help you with that. And if you want to know more, I can set up a call with our specialist. Remember, you just separated yourself from that. So technically, they're not don't need to trust you. They're like, "Oh, really? So you can help me with this?" No, no, no. I can set up an appointment with the specialist and they can help you. Don't try to be the salesperson. Remember, right now, when you work with Sequoia, all you are is a messenger. You're sending them a message and say, "Did you know that this is available for your business and you're entitled to? You're entitled to it." Now, I'm here to help you to see how you can qualify. That's it, folks. That's all you have to do. So keep it simple, and I can guarantee you the more people you talk to, the more accounts you will get. Just make that appointment with us. Let us do the work for you. Let us explain it to them. Don't try to do it yourself. That's where a lot of the consultants mess up. Okay, so there's only 5 minutes left, but if everybody raise their hands if they want to have a meeting where I can train you all, like a boot camp, where I can give you a lot of advice on how to talk to clients, how to approach a business, what to say when you're at a networking event.
Yep. Well, definitely, we will definitely set up that meeting, Bobby. There's no doubt about this. Okay. So at the end of the day, guys, this is the end of 2025. We are in the holiday season. But I want everybody to put yourself into a mode where this is the time that you need to plan for 2026. Forget about if you're not having a part time to come into to provide any service such as commercial loans, EV stations, solars, or you have not yet make a penny with Sequoia yet. I want you to focus on this particular program in 2026. So in 2026, I imagine that you can bring in your goal is to bring in 1,000 employees. And 1,000 employees, you are getting paid what, $20 per employee. You are getting from by the end of 2026, you should be making $20,000 a month every single month from that point on. So that is all I want you to think about this. And next week, we might have another session with Bobby and Corey to come online to specifically talk about it. Now you can see why we are putting so much heaviness into this program because we see it. We spend so much time and energy in producing something like this. So this thing works. Okay. So Harley already demonstrated to you. So my challenge to every single one of us is that, hey, this month we still have 20 days. This month, submit anything, any company. You know why? It's because we have the $6 promotion. Put in any company, doesn't have to close this month. Put in any company this month and close any time in the future. It could be next month, it could be February, it could be December of 2026, does not matter. As long as you put in a company today, you will get that extra dollar bonus, which is starting at $12, now you're getting 18. For 14, you're getting 20. 16, you're getting 22.
Hey,
Okay, guys?
Alan,
Yes.
I have a question from a Nancy Stewart here.
Yes.
Nancy, can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Hi,
Yes, what's
Nancy.
your question, Nancy?
My question, because I came late, so I didn't clear. So if a customer asks how to introduce the company to the customer,
What do you
We
mean? Like they asked how to introduce? You got to give me a
yeah, if this
scenario.
program, yeah, I know this program is your company's program, right? So how do I introduce the this program and the company? How to make
okay.
the
First,
customer
first of all,
trust?
I want you to do you understand this program first? Do you know what we're
I
talking about? If you don't know,
Yeah,
my
a little
suggestion,
bit. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
see, a little bit is not enough, right? So
Yes,
before you
yes.
introduce the company to anybody, I
Mm-hmm.
want you to watch our video. I want you to talk to myself. Who's your sponsor, Nancy? Who bring you into the show?
Jennifer. No, sorry. Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
it's okay.
It's
It doesn't matter.
yeah.
Talk to me.
So,
Tiffany.
Talk to me,
Or
or talk to
Tiffany.
Tiffany, or talk to Holly. Holly right here,
Mhm.
she is. What language do you speak? Do you speak Vietnamese or
I think
you
Chinese.
speak Chinese? Okay, I
Yeah.
connect you with Holly. Okay,
Mhm.
Holly, she can tell you. She's an expert on this now. She can show you what this program is all about, and she can show you how to introduce this program to the Chinese community. Okay, so
Mhm.
I'm going to connect the two of you.
I used to do the business, and I had my own company in China before. So I just moved to US last year. So
Okay,
I used to run the company. So I would like to how to, introduce this program to the clients.
absolutely.
you just said something right there. The whole key is to let them know that this is available, they're entitled to it, and we're gonna help them see if they qualify.
Mm-hmm.
When they hear that, they don't care what the company is. Does that make sense? Because once they get on the
Okay.
call with us, then they would know what the company is. Because we're not here to promote the Sequoia. We're here to let them know that we're going to help them with this program. And if they have 15 minutes, get on the call with our specialist, and then they can find out everything. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. And
It's a
Michael,
government's program, right?
No,
yes,
Also,
it's
it's a
not our
because
government
program.
program. That's all it is. That's all we're saying. We're not here to promote Sequoia. When I talk to people, I don't even mention Sequoia. And they don't even need to ask after the fact that I just tell them, look, I'm just here to let you know this is available if you want to hear more about it. If it's worth 15 minutes on the call to lower your taxes, let's get on the call. That's it. And
okay.
what it's a way that you can ask them a question where you can say, so it's not worth it for you to lower your taxes. Nobody's going to say, no, I like to pay taxes. You see what I'm saying? It's how you
Mm-hmm.
ask the question, and none of them would even ask, what company do you work for? Say, well, you get on the call, the specialist will let you know because there's a lot of companies involved in this transaction. That's all you have to say. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, Michael Rose, you say, do we need a
Get
census before we set up a meeting? So that's a gray area, sir. And the reason is this: if you can get them on the meeting, then we can tell them what they need, all the paperwork. But like for example, if you know the business, like hey, the business owner, and they just say, hey, I'm ready, I trust you. Then yeah, I mean you can get the census. But at the end of the day, all your job is to try to get them on the call with us, even if they are your best friend. It doesn't matter because they need to understand it. They need to know what they're qualifying for. So get them on the call, and then we will do the rest of the work. Okay, I hope that answers your question, sir.
Okay, fantastic. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. It's time's up. So until then, I see you guys next Wednesday. Thanks a lot, Bobby. Thanks so much, Holly, for your sharing, and love to see you again, Julie, and also many other new team members online. So thank you, everybody. See you next week.
Thank you.
Yeah.